Oh, is this strange? Probably. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know my setup is a bit strange, but a table in front of me and I feel very far away from the camera, which is bizarre. But today I've got a stationery haul for you. It's my episode 3 of my Starting Uni series that I've got going on, I believe. And I've gone a bit over the top this year, so I thought I'd share with you what I've bought, as well as give you some tips for like what you do and don't need, because I feel like a lot of people like myself love a good excuse to buy stationery, and honestly like probably didn't need as much as I got, but I thought I'd show you anyway. The reason I have this table here is not because I'm presenting the news or anything, but I'm going to go through and do some swatches of like all the things I bought so you can see like the cute colours and things. I just thought it'd be fun. Why not? So to start off, I headed to Sainsbury's. I did not intend for it to be a stationery haul, but I went with my mum and she's a teacher, so we were looking at the back to school stuff, and if you didn't know, they've already got their back to school like discounts going on, so you better believe I made good use of that. So the first thing I got is this notebook. It's super cute. It's just this kind of like muted mint colour, or like a blue, dusty blue colour, and it's got a little fern leaf imprinted on it, and then notes written in just a gold foil. And this was £3, and this is what I'll be using to do my study journal. I think I mentioned this a while ago, maybe in my last video actually, that I was going to do a study journal, and it just helps me kind of break down the year and figure out what I've got going on when. So I've already started to kind of sneak peek, set that out, but that whole video, like plan with me video, will be coming up soon. And it's really cute, and it was £3, and it's the perfect size to just pop in my little mini backpack, which was great. I will say the pages are quite thin, so a lot of the like pens and stuff I can actually use in this because the paper was too thin and it like seeped through. But I feel like I'm going to make it like a wreck it as I go kind of journal, just so I can have a bit of fun with it and I don't have to put any pressure on myself to like keep it looking good or anything. So yeah, that's the first thing I bought. Pop that on the table. The second thing I got is this pencil case. Now, honestly, last year and first year, I don't think I had a pencil case. I didn't really take any stationery with me. I had like a pen and one of those like pucker notepad things to write all my notes down in the lecture, because I didn't take a laptop. This year I'm taking a laptop, which I'm not sure how that's going to work, because I always found that it was really useful to note things down in lesson on like paper, because obviously your exams at the end of the year are on paper, so I kept up my handwriting speed, because like it is a muscle, so you need to practice. So I'm hoping to write down my lecture notes on my laptop and then transfer them into like scrap paper or whatever, just so I can practice like quick writing, because that's a godsend when you've got a strict time limit on an exam. But yeah, back to my pencil case. I've got a pencil case. In here is a old pencil and 2 biros. Nothing fancy. I didn't buy them because I already had about 50 of them lying around. But it's just quite a good size, like nothing too major. £3 again from Sainsbury's, and it kind of like, it's a bit cohesive. I think this is more of a grey and this is definitely more of a blue, but like still kind of cute, still has the same kind of like vibe going on. So I've just got that to take with me, to fill in this as and when I go, but also if I'm going to the library and I want to do like study notes or anything like that, I've got pens and stuff. The next items are the items I'm more excited about. So to start off, oh no, where are they? Oh, don't mind me. So to start off, I've bought some Crayola like super tips, I think they're called. Yeah, super tips. There's 12 of them in here, just basically like every colour of the rainbow. These were in the sale, so they weren't very expensive at all, but I've actually bought a pack of these like, I think every year I buy a new pack, because they've always dried out by the time exam season comes around. But as you can see, I've got all the rainbow colours, and I love these for doing like big A3 like study project notes, or like when you have a certain topic and you're trying to fit it all onto an A3 piece of paper. These really help to break it up and kind of make it more colourful, and I have like a bit of a photographic memory, so if I can make things stand out, it's easier for me to remember because I can like see it on the page. So yeah, these are really useful, love them, buy them every year, and I will be doing swatches of all of those so you can see what colours you get. But honestly, you can't really go wrong. They're the kind of tip that's like fat at, oh, I'll zoom in, but fat at the side and then like a point at the top, so you can get like 2 different widths if you wanted to be fancy. Then I got these. These are the Bic Intensity Fine Liners. I've made a right mess of opening it, but it's a resealable bag, which is really great, and you get 20 colours of fine liners. Now, I've never been a huge fan of fine liners. I tend to prefer like felt tips or like the thin felt tips that you can get, but I just thought, since I'll be making a lot of study notes as well as in this, fine liners would probably be a bit easier to actually write with. Let me just open it, because they look really fancy too. I love the design on them, and I mean 20 colours is more than you can bargain for. I'm not going to be taking these all to every lecture, obviously. I'll pick out like my favourite like 6 colours or something, but then when it comes to going through and doing like what they called like flashcards, I thought these would be great, and I'm very excited about these. Again, these were in the sale, so they weren't as expensive as they should have been, which was great, and like it just makes me very, very happy to see all of these colours. Oh, I've also got a ruler and a rubber. Again, these are not new, these are old. Don't know why they're not in my pencil case, but just in case I have to do like a diagram or anything like that. This next thing is so cute. I was very excited in the store, safe to say. But I've just got these mini highlighters. Oh, dropping everything. Mini highlighters, like look how cute. I'll do a close-up and everything. But there's a blue one, a yellow one, a green one, a pink one, and a purple one, and they're all like these really pretty pastel colours, and they're just I never know how to pronounce this, Stabilo Boss highlighters, but they've got really cute little like sayings and prints on the back. So this one says like "Très chic," and this one says "You are beautiful." Cute. Again, I really like these for just like going over and highlighting things either in the lecture or in a tutorial, or if you're just doing your own study notes, just kind of like really outline what's important. But also if you're buying books, I don't tend to do that, but if you are, these are great for going through that and just marking out what's important as well. Now, I've talked for long enough. This tree is in the way. Let's get on to the swatches, because that is by far going to be my favourite part. Okay, so that was everything I bought and all of the swatches. In terms of what not to buy, I would tend to just like play it safe until you get there and kind of figure it out from there. So my first year I definitely didn't buy all of these colours, but I now know like how I study best, and I know that if I write stuff out in pretty colours and I make it look good, I can then like picture it in my head and it becomes a lot easier, especially on flashcards and things like that. So colours were really important for me. If you think you're just going to need a pad and a biro, just go for it. I mean, there's no point spending money on stationery, which we all know is kind of expensive if you're not going to use it. And again, pencil case definitely didn't have that first year, wasn't an like necessity or anything like that. It again just depends if you're going to be using your laptop or if you are going to be making notes throughout your lecture. It also depends on obviously your course. If you're doing a mathematics course or something and you need like a protractor, or if you're doing archaeology, no, if you're doing architecture and you need like one of those compass thingies, go for it. I'm doing events management. I obviously don't need any of that. I just need some pretty colours to keep me entertained. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said, this is part of a series, so I think I've got another 5 videos coming your way. Trying to do maths, not very good at it. Like I said, do events management. So if you did enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye.